Commander.
May I speak with you, Commander? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
What's up, Dustin?
Commander, I've got Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him.
What's up, X?
Shepard. Admiral.
I spent all morning repairing my, making a new Twitter account because Mr. J and Rogue Inquisitor had mine banned off, permanently banned for false reports.
Take it off my hands.
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge. Clear your head. Haley wanted us to settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends.
I'm actually feeling really good. I'm surprised how much better I'm feeling. Oh, you go to the hospital, SGR? Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
It's very generous.
Oh,
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Brandon, focus.
If you say so. Thank you.
mine's haven't been as mine's haven't given me no weird side effects. X.
Okay, good. Been meaning to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard.
You picking up your wife today? Was she sick or was anything? Well, what? I don't remember what you said. I don't know if you mentioned it or anything. I probably didn't really. I'll probably because I read quickly. What did you have to get her for? Was she sick or anything? I got an apartment now. Cute. Oh, okay, okay. Meet Joker. Don't worry, all my I have supporters who are telling me that they're emailing Twitter, I email Twitter, but I might not even I mean, I was able to get an email finally to file an appeal, but I just said, you know what? I'll use that appeal, but I'll use that as a decoy Twitter and just put all my effort into this new one since it's from scratch. and key people I know could help fill it back up. And I'm only going to follow certain, you know, I follow the game developers I like, follow what I really want to be interested in. So even if that Twitter does come back up, I'm going to change its outlook. Like, I'll just change it over to make them think that I can go there, you know, that they can go there. Because he's really that stupid, he will. I have basically my own shadow broker working on it right now. All I had was ARM XX, and then it's like it went away. Those people better not be looking at me dirty. I'm a commander.
Ah, Commander Shepard, your table is ready.
Joker. You also bought Sonic Unleashed God of War Collection 2 for the... You should have just got the hole-in-one collection for God of War. There's one that comes with all the original games and handheld games instead of the 2 separate collections they released. There's a 5-game God of War collection, and then there's Ascension, and then that's it, yeah.
But here I am, drink in hand. Best pilot in the universe.
Alright, Dustin, see you.
Any news from the Normandy?
You know, maintenance stuff. Hard knowing a bunch of strangers are poking around in my ship. I mean, your ship.
The best thing we can do right now is Parker and let the techs do their work.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe an oil change, space tire rotation.
Right. Trust me, it'll do her some good.
Oh, I trust you. Not sure about those shifty aerospace engineers.
I already had Volume 1 on PS2, Volume 2 Ascension were the ones... Oh, you already have Volume 1. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, you may as well just have them all separate. Then you'll just have like 3 discs instead of one big one, or just 2. Alright.
Let someone else do the work for once. Hackett's orders. You're on shore leave.
Yeah, whether we like it or not.
I'm sure you'll manage.
I may need a drink that comes with an umbrella.
I'm the first human Spectre. I'll get you 2 umbrellas.
Awesome use of power. So, your email said it was important?
My email? I'm here because I got a message from you.
The hell? I didn't send anything.
Commander! Excuse me. Sorry. Mind business. Commander, this is urgent!
Oh, Lord. Some lady just shows up. Well, I bought Volume 2 digitally. It's hard to find a physical... Oh, okay, even there. Yeah. Oh, shit. But, X, now that if you get the chance now to go through the entire story of God of War, from beginning to end, I'm sure you'll see why that's like one of my favorite series, in that I really hope, and I know it's crazy, after the Ragnarok game, I still hope God of War continues. Because they want to do, now I heard they want to do one in Egypt, which is where I've been asking for years.
Big mistake.
Oh man, there's the angry face.
From the top. What do you know?
Excuse me, you don't have a reservation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's performance is brought to you by Random Acts of Violence. Man, I love show business. Spread out, boys. Find me Shepard.
And the 2018 game. The 2018 game you can find relatively cheap now. It's easy to get, and just to get a brand new copy, it's $20. Ascension should be even cheaper because I've seen the PS3 disc. I don't know what your price is over there, but I've seen the PS3 disc for like $5–10 here. It should be cheaper online to download it though. I would say the maximum price a brand new God of War goes for is just $20. But I'm speaking from the prices here, you know. Shut up, Joker, of course. I don't got armor, so I gotta be fast here. Ay, come on!
Brooks, stay down.
Oh, I can still use my ah, shit! What the fuck is that? I'm coming. The commander's here. First, let me get some bullets. There are bullets on this guy? Yes, floating in my face. I'm coming. The fuck? There's more of them? Oh, she took a bullet. She took... Ah, shit. Damn. How do I survive this shit? God of War. Yeah, because here's the thing. I like Atreus. I feel with this game, and maybe one more, because I doubt now they're going to kill... I don't think they're going to kill Kratos, because they originally also wanted to take Kratos to Egypt. So if Atreus, let's say they go to Egypt in the next game, and Atreus is much older, close to his father's age, or at least in his 20s, that should be the game where they start mixing in that you could play as him in a physical. Give him a blade. Give him his own unique weapon. You know, that he could call his own, but always pass the torch of the Blades of Chaos, or the Blades of X, whichever blades Kratos is going to give his son. That's something that needs to be done. Because you know there's a way Kratos can pass those blades, is if he hands the role. He has to die to hand the role of God of War to another. So that means, let's say if he dies, he hands the blades to his son. His son not only is Loki of the Norse world, he is a God of War now. So it's almost like Kratos' role can be universal if someone is worthy of taking it. But the thing about Atreus still has a lot to learn, but there needs to be a game where Atreus needs to make a fuck up like his dad, and has to come back from it. Like Kratos said in the trailer, what if Answers start a war with Asgard? And a Twisted Metal. You know, they need to make a Twisted Metal game that's actually more story based, and believe it or not, I didn't mind the reboot Twisted Metal, that they actually tried to give a cinematic story to 3 core characters. And Sweet Tooth obviously was one of them. Mr. Grimm I didn't expect. Mr. Grimm had a surprisingly dark but worthy story for the motorcycle character. I think the other one is called Princess.
Shepard, can you hear me? Are you all right?
I'm fine. Might need a little backup.
Thank the goddess. Joker explained what happened. I'm on foot, but should reach you soon.
Come on, Liara, you need to save me.
You're on an unsecure channel, and you're putting Commander Shepard in danger.
Switch got a new update. Oh, it did? See, the thing about the God of War, the new God of War game, unlike the original Greek story, which I like the Greek story, I really do. I like how they did it. But I really like how they're being more flexible with these other myths, you know. And the one thing that I've always wondered was confirmed by the creator. The God of all the mythologies, they all exist. They're aware of each other. They just stay and rule their own pantheons. And the rules and myths and settings of those pantheons happen the way the myths say they happen, like their rules of how their versions of, like, say, the afterlife, the underworld, and all that. So it's almost like, quite literally, they all exist together. And I think what they might, I hope, you know what I want them to set up, which could be the be-all, end-all if they ever come to a conclusion to the God of War games, have all the pantheons, or at least whatever pantheons will participate, in one war. This war will destroy, in my opinion, the war will destroy all pantheons, which paves the way for the modern religions that we have today.
Lockdown. Can you get through?
I'll try to override.
Oh yeah, I am retro, it's all good. I think I'll enjoy the new God of War, but I do miss the... I do too. I do. But I also respect that they needed to go somewhere different. And not only that, the way they set it up, they set it up with a style that fits its world. Now I think if you go to Egypt, Atreus should be flexible like his dad. Like his old, like the way his dad used to be. Make him flexible with the blade, like with weapons. He might, I heard and I hope that this is true, that Loki might have a sword, get a sword that's based off the snake Jormungandr. Because if you look at Kratos's, you know, where he holds the axe on his back, he has the Omega symbol, which is the Greek god of war symbol. And then when you look closely at Atreus in the trailer, he has a blade holster on his back, a melee weapon holster, but it's the symbol of Jormungandr, the world serpent. So I'm hoping that if it's true that Jormungandr can like become a sword, maybe he could break down, become a sword for Atreus. Because that's something I really think. I know we had the Blades of Chaos, but I want to see Atreus wield his own chained weapon, like a sword. Like let's say if he's cursed to wield some sort of chains, but the chains are like around a sword, but he keeps his dad's weapons. You can never get rid of the Blades of Chaos. You never get rid of those. Like one that is like the most. Every video gaming character, I don't care how painful the burn would be. If I had blades to deal with that with my enemies, yeah, put them on me, Ares. What if they get to mix Egypt with the new, that's what I'm saying, I hope they do. It would fit so perfectly. The Egyptian style. The gods of Egypt, I feel, are the most, that would be the myth, the mythology that I could tell Santa Monica Studios would have the most fun. Oh, my blue babe, she came to save me.
Say that. Over there, but it's behind a locked gate.
Let's look for a control panel.
I like your outfit. Control panel, right. I heard you fell through a fish tank.
It's the same outfit I always wear, Liara.
A shame. I quite liked that restaurant.
We'll talk about it later.
See, the thing what they can do in Egypt, here's the thing, when you play God of War, when you play the series again, X, and you get to Ascension, there will be hints and references to Egypt. They've been setting up Egypt since day one, because in God of War 1, because Athena has been to Egypt before, and the Egyptians, like her, they give her like those tablets and those monoliths. Choose between a Kratos and a two player, have their own. Yes, give Atreus what his dad used to fight like. I think it would fit more for him and it would make more sense to him. Kratos should stick with his style that he currently has because it works for him. But I really think he needs to, like, yeah, give that skill to Atreus. Give him that ability to, because we really don't, like, and mix his animal powers, because what we know, he can control animals. Like wolves and werewolves and shit, which I am. That's one of his actual powers from the Norse world. But they also got he has Spartan Rage, too. So I hope that in this game, he unleashes it. Because now that he's a little older, hopefully he can probably sustain it more. Because it's been about how many years does the long winter last before Ragnarok begins? Because the in-between book, God of War, Lore and Legends, Atreus says they were only, the winter has fallen for like, it's been a year and the snow still kept falling. So what if the sword that Atreus supposedly has would turn him into... I like that! Like a snake. That's because they need to utilize a lot of what they're setting up. And the director of the game says anything that was set up in the last game in all games will have parts and roles and future showings. So and from what he has stated, you know, what we saw in Ragnarok, like, you know how many people have those theories, but people are not mad about the Ragnarok theories not being true, like, before the trailer showed up, because a lot of people were describing how the trailer would be, and it was nothing like that was said. It's fun for the God of War. It's fun to play with ambiguity. God of War can play with ambiguity so much.
Commander, did C-Sec find you? Are you okay?
Yes and no. Mercs in the C-Sec shuttle.
What?
A little busy right now.
Right, sorry. We'll be there soon.
Almost there, Commander. Hang on.
Had 3 hard winters in the beginning. 3 hard winters. So that's basically 3 years. 3 years before Ragnarok. So yeah, Atreus would be about now 15 years old. 15, 16 possibly. 15, 16. Because he wasn't too young. He was, you could tell he was, I believe he was 11 or 12 years old. So now he would be 14, 15, possibly 16 if he was 13 already. So he's getting close to that age. And then if, let's say you do the Egyptian game, all you have to do is set it where he's 18 to 20 years old. Not that many years off, boom. Also, they mentioned, yes they did, they showed it and everything. Even Mimir says, oh, these treasures are from a great desert land far away. And he says, are there gods there? Trey says, are there gods there? And he's like, and Mimir, because Mimir's been there, he knows. He's like, oh, there's many gods, like many. But when he says good or evil, it's not that simple, which it's true. Like Anubis, he's not really evil, he's doing his job. He ferries the souls to the other world, and it's his job to guide you to the other side. But he could be viewed as evil because of his appearance and because of the methods. He would be a fun boss to fight because he would summon so many dead, like mummies and shit.
And grenades. And there's drone things.
It's all right. I'm calling Commander Bailey. See what's going on with CSEC.
Okay, that sounds... Wait! Wouldn't that just make whoever you contact a target too?
She's right, Shepard. Until we know more, it's a huge risk.
Okay. For now, we run this ourselves.
Right. Ourselves. On our own. Outside the law. Okay. Yeah.
Brooks, it's okay. I know this is a lot to deal with.
I got shot. I got Medigel, but still, I took a desk job explicitly to not get shot. And you killed 100 guys with a pistol!
Well, yes, that did happen.
I mean, who does that? Well, you, I guess. But besides you. They said the Medigel might make me jumpy. Do I seem jumpy?
How did you get mixed up in this?
I monitored data for Alliance intel to prevent fraud and hacking of officer IDs. Like, someone using an Admiral's pass to get into a nightclub on the Citadel when that Admiral is fighting on Tuchanka. I wrote a tracking program. It's really neat. I named it Mr. Biscuits, after my cat.
Brooks.
Right, sorry. Anyway, my program detected a breach in your classified files. Soon, everything we had on you was compromised. Personnel files, mission reports, everything.
Since when does hacking personnel records involve heavy weapon fire?
Think of what criminals could do if they had Shepard's military access codes. Or Spectre codes, even.
That explains wanting you dead, Commander. Nothing to stop them until the damage is done.
Okay. Let's figure out who they are and shut them down. Ideas?
Maybe. That pistol you picked up.
Looks fancy, but I've never seen the type before.
Nor have I. Let me see if I can dig something up.
Well, you can try. But I should warn you, I haven't found anything yet, and I've been digging pretty deep.
I'm sure you have. Glyph.
Collating relevant intel for review, Dr. Tassoni.
Thanks.
All right, the doc is on the case. What about the rest of the crew?
Yeah, what about those slackers?
Joker, you've been busy.
I found some folks who actually like being shot at.
Permission to come aboard, Shepard?
I'm glad you made it out of that ambush okay. None of us
attack has made the news. Civilian casualties.
Hey, so how about that part where I rescued you?
My bad, I was on the phone. Yeah, Hades is supposed to be, but yet in the God of War series, he's the threat. In God of War, I forgot. Yeah, I was on the phone. I'm trying to remember what section you're talking about, cause if you and I are talking about the same section, then you and I might be on the same track here. The Pandora's Temple.
Found something. We can gather the team. I've made some progress. Would you like me to call the meeting?
Do it.
We have a lead.
If I got that right? Pandora's Temple? Oh, the Cliffs of Madness?
Led me to a casino owner named
Huh.
Elijah Khan.
I thought you were gonna say the freaking Pandora's Temple, because Pandora's Temple, for me, is a bitch.
Immediately after the attempt
That's a
to shatter
gauntlet.
Khan
If you don't level up, if you don't, like, put your blood points to level up in the right spots.
What's the problem? Turn on a vid screen. When I sell a gun, I don't want it showing up on the nightly news. You won't be linked to me. Save it. Our association is terminated. And if you even think of coming after me, I've got info on you ready for prime time. So you ponder that. Gone out.
So that's our identity, Steve.
Yes, using disguisers on a public terminal. No leads there.
Who are the mercs?
Did you get anything on the mercenaries who attacked us?
They're a private military corporation called Cat 6. As most of you know, Cat 6 is an
The part where you push the box in the which you feel. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I forgot about it. See, because a lot of the sections that people say were hard for them weren't hard for me, but then there were sections that are hard for me that are not that are hard for others. Like if you play Ascension, the Trial of Archimedes is where people like damn near want to quit. Yet I did it in the first time I ever played it. Probably because I was already.
Khan didn't sound friendly to whoever that voice
Probably I can freaking like I was always able to adapt to God after I got like what was it to God of, after I played all because I played every God of War. I had the first two on my PlayStation 2 still back up at least to 2008 is when I first played the first two God of Wars on PlayStation 2. Then I played God of War 3. And then I had the two of them on my PSP at the time. So I had the God of War games. And when Ascension came out, it was like I was already in the groove. I already knew what to do. I got in, got out. What was that part easy for you? I mean, if I don't... It probably was, because it wasn't that hard. Because... Maybe after the first time, because usually when I fuck up the first time, I know what to do the second time. Like, I'll know how to do it. I just have to, like... fuck up, like say if it's a puzzle or a speed requirement or something you have to do to meet like a specific limit of when you can do something.
It's too convenient. There's going to be alarms all over that shaft. I believe I have some countermeasures that may help. I'll know more once we're inside.
Who will go in this shaft? They need to be small in size.
My presence in the casino would arouse suspicion. Mechs are not allowed, since they can have cheating software.
What you need is somebody trained in zero emissions tech. No electronics, no metal, just undetectable polymers. We had a course back at Op End, disabling a bomb with these little tweezers. See, the bomb was filled with shaving cream.
Alright, you're in.
What? No. What?
You said it yourself. We've all got too much tech.
But I managed to get shot just coming to talk to you. Now I'm supposed to hack my way into a safe room?
I couldn't stand that part. I died. Yeah. See, I mean, there's like, let's say if I start dying more than 4 times, then I'm gonna get pissed.
We'll be backing you up. The second you hit something you can't handle, we'll cover you.
If that's settled,
But I'm preparing you for the Trial of Archimedes. Play all the God of Wars before you get to it. But the thing is, to play the series from beginning, you have to play what's it called? What the fuck was that game? You need to play Ascension first to play the story in chronological order. Ascension is the first game. Chains of Olympus is technically the second game. God of War 1 is the third game. God of War Ghost of Sparta is in between 1 and 2, then there's God of War 2, then God of War 3, then 2018. Because by playing God of War Ghost of Sparta, you'll understand why Kratos fully now, his hatred is sealed for Olympus and Zeus.
Ideally, nobody lingers on me at all. I'll get to the ventilation shaft. Wish me luck.
Liara, you have any input?
Khan has a lot of surveillance set up. I'd mingle with the guests if you want to look normal.
Okay, Liara. Time to meet the riffraff.
I gotta mingle with people. I don't like mingling with people.
What do you have? Nothing too crazy. I want to be able to walk a straight line.
Tessian Temple coming up.
Are Asari drinks usually mild?
Not all of them. Mr. Khan had us put out some gelatin shots earlier. Also Asari. They kick like a shotgun.
Evening, officer.
Come on, Tiger Bite. Bring it home.
You got a lot riding on him?
He's my boy. Picked him up at a shelter. Whoever let him go had no eye for racers. He can outrun anything he can't outfight.
Oh, I know that part you're talking about. Yeah, I messed up that part the first time, X, and then when I figured out what to do, I just went right through it. What's up, Chris? Don't tell me the day is coming. Don't tell me. It's fine. I put the appeal, like everybody. It's funny now. All my followers told me that they're bombarding that bitch. That bitch. No, my Twitter was banned, and when they found that out, it pissed everyone off. Yup. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I do, yeah. Without even giving me a chance, like they're supposed to give you an appeal. I didn't even get the appeal till today. Oh no, Wavy told me Jay has multiple accounts to false report, so he's the culprit. He's done it before. Yep. Well, here's the thing. Even though I put the if the appeal goes through and I use that one, I'm gonna change that one, leave it as a dub one because I have another one now, and there it's hidden from them. Oh, I'm good. Don't worry. Oh, about what I learned, I already know. I have my own shadow broker. And the Inquisitor is going to get it too for his participation. Oh yeah, doing housework. I just started about 30 minutes ago, so. Alright. Got you. Oh, that's good, Chris, that your blood work came back good. X, I didn't had an easy time. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, that's the one thing I know, like, I'm not saying that every God, not every person can get through certain sections of God, because certain sections of God of War, it's almost like they require you to already prepared yourself to know what the hell you're doing. And With me, oh my god, that shit is so fucking... Like, I'll tell you, there is one part. It's in God of War 2. And if I gotta remember the section correctly. It is the section where you have to... What suspicious activity? What the fuck? I'm trying to remember what part it was that I had a hard time with, because there is a part in one of the in God of War 2 that I did have a hard time with. But then after that, I figured everything out from there. Oh, I shut that one down. Okay. Oh shit, I'm being watched big time there. But at least I turned those off. Also, didn't feel the PS2 cushion in the first game. That had button mashing. Didn't feel. Yeah, I had the collection that was the 5 games, and that one is what fixes out some, because some of the button mashing, people were like, when you tried those mash sections, they felt strange, and the button time prompts felt a little off. Wait, you're saying having levels? Oh no, I'm saying is your blood good? Is your blood good? I'm not saying that's good. I'm saying is your blood, like your blood good right now? Not as in something bad. And I'm just trying to answer, like, I'm looking between you and a X. I'm trying to answer the both of you, and I gotta go off with the top of my head, you know? I gotta go off. Felt like you had to mash the button super hard to get it finished. Yeah, I'm gonna admit, there's sections where in God of War you feel like you have to overly pound the fucking button, and it's just... Oh, annoying. That's why I'm kind of glad that they took that away a little bit for the new one. Even though I kind of miss it, because I do like the fact, because in God of War 3, when you punched fucking Hercules to death with Circle, and you beat the shit out of Hermes like that too, it feels good, because then, like, I don't know what it is about when you mash Circle to break someone's skull in that game, you feel the weight. And it feels powerful when you hit them. Two didn't have that issue. Yeah, no, 2 didn't. 1 does. 2 doesn't. But 2, especially when they remastered it, they made it faster. 2's much faster. It tries to match the speed of God of War 3 when they redid it. I wouldn't mind a full-fledged graphical remake of the first 3. You know? But that's it, just a graphical remake. That's it. I want everything to remain the same. Oh, let me let them mingle while I pee.
It worked at New Year's. Whatever they did, it looked freaking nuclear.
Talk to me, Brooks.
I've got a pressure pad and an obstruction detector ahead. I can't disable them from here.
Okay, Edie, I need a tech solution. Brooks, stay put. We'll find some junctions and take down the sensors.
Okay.
Follow the red wiring.
that was a fast one. Okay. Disable the pair of sensors. What pair? Oh, now you tell me to follow the red wiring, Liara? It felt like you had tuned in. Bayonetta 1 where you had the. Oh, okay. I got no idea. I don't follow TikTok. I don't know. Yeah, again, Chris, I didn't. Again, just next time, let me. I'd have to read everything you type because I got so lost. I thought I said something messed up. There we go. I opened it. Chick, don't worry. One of them said you will no longer call me an accident. I will be referred to as a... Wow. Worst Harry Potter cringe ever. Yeah, I like the movies, but I'm not an ultra fan of them. I mean, I like you know what they've done. It's a good movie and everything like that. And they did get better as time passed on, but it's not my, you know, not my. I'll play the video games. Don't get me wrong. I like playing the video games. Wait, so these things race? What kind of shit is it? Which one's mine? The one at the white line? Does he give? What the hell? What? Oh, you can kiss my ass. Damn, that game can. She can kiss my. I'm looking forward to that new Harry Potter game where you can create your own character and you go through your own Wizarding World experience. You know, you craft your own story, and I really am looking forward to that game. You know, what was it, the Magic Awakens or something? Hogwarts, the Magic Awakens, or the Wizarding World, some shit. Alright, SGR, you just hit up anytime. Hogwarts Legacy, yeah. Hogwarts Legacy. I'm actually looking forward to that game, Hogwarts Legacy. Because even the developer said that we're not, like, it's the SJW crowd attacking them and the trans crowd attacking them, basically, because the game is not going to represent them. It doesn't have to, because there was no characters like that in the films or the books anyway. So it wouldn't make sense. Like I said, if I was a game developer, and they said... you know, if we put it to like 100% profit, and the SJW crowd or those crowds that don't feel represented, I'll be like, fine, I can take a 10% loss. I'll still be earning 90% profit, and then probably even more profits for people that buy the games. Because then the game's good, word of mouth gets out, it gets better, boom. So it's not like I would worry if I was the developer. He said he's not even worried either, and that's the shit. The fact that he's not worried pissed off them even harder. There we go. Yeah, but it's like if they're not in the video, if they're not being represented in the video game, you know, who cares? I mean, that's the thing. If I was in charge of this stuff like that, I wouldn't damage my product or represent something that doesn't need to be represented. You know, that's not the message of my game. If you played the game, you got to play it for yourself, because they're just gonna judge it based. They're like, oh, it doesn't represent us, we're gonna judge it. So if it's a good game, but they're still gonna judge it like that. That's why I don't take their opinions seriously. Their opinions are just fallacy to me. Mm.
You'll need to do better than that. The last guy that crashed knocked me was a few kilometers taller. Brave. I thought as much. I won't matter. You have that. All you can do is wait for the hammer. Why do this? What did I do to you? I'm gonna take everything you have and everything you are.
Damn it. There wasn't enough time to trace the call.
We're not finished. Pull out the data drives.
The ones with the wire? You think we can find something?
With Edie, anything's possible. The sooner we get them to her, the sooner we can track down this threat.
Well, the thing is, but then also modern days, it's like, but the problem is people rely on headcanon as canon and not what the writer says is canon. Like the movie, what was it, Luca, I think. The gay community was like, nope, no matter what the writer says, to us, the characters are gay. Even though he said it wasn't a gay story, it was about two basically two fish friends who took human shape to just explore the world. They were more so like brothers. But then the community got mad, saying, nope, no matter what you say, our headcanon is the canon. And then got their feelings hurt when the writer said, no, it's not. You know, whether some people like it or not, if it's the writer's creation, if it's what the writer says, that's what it is, you know. That's what's in the story, or that's how the characters are. Is Liara on the second floor or something? Because, like, with that kind of crowd, they let their headcanon decide what's true. He didn't give a shit, and he told them he didn't give a shit what they said. That's what got him attacked even further. He didn't care. He just said, look, no, the story is this, the story is that. You don't like it, it is what it is. And then, of course, they'll attack him for it. I'm like, great, fine. Exactly. That's how anyone should be.
Like she needs it. You're the crew of the Normandy. You're legends to the rest of the Alliance.
Legends can be good or bad. What you wait?
No, what he should have said, hey, that's great. And now I imagined it, but whatevs.
And the camaraderie, the friendship. I think that's your secret weapon.
It's all just part of the job. There's nothing in the job description that covers half the shit I say.
Here we go. Wow. Those marks who were after you, they bought a lot of papers. Like big ones.
Nice. We need that kind of firepower for.
I have just monitored the Commander's Spectre access code in use at the Citadel archives.
Punch it up.
The archives are going into emergency lockdown. Whoever's hacking your records is there right now.
What do we know about this?
Oh. Like, here, I got a video that actually can explain that. Hold up. I love the Volus. I love the Volus guys. Those little guys, they crack me the fuck up. We did a little saying like, double pepperoni, with the way they talk and shit. Who's gonna pay the bill? Of course, I gotta fucking pay the bill. What's up, Red Hood? Alright, Chris, I'm gonna play this video for you. This guy explained it best about the whole Luca thing.
Headcanon. It's a term that popped up in the early 2000s and quickly spread across the internet. It basically means a fan's personal interpretation of a work, either the person concluding certain plot points, thinking some characters are in relationships, claiming what a particular act or scene meant, that sort of thing. Usually it's done in good fun. It's just the way of a fan expressing their love of a story. No one takes it too seriously, or at least they didn't until this wound up on Tumblr. Once this idea of headcanon got there,
Oh, that's awesome, Red Hood.
all the crazies who insisted that their interpretation of a work was the only interpretation, even when the creator of the work says otherwise. The best example of this I can think of is from Steven Universe, where a small contingent of the fan base decided that two characters would end up as a couple, even though the show was clearly going in a different direction. When one of the writers paired one of these characters with someone else, the fans ran the woman off the internet. How dare she, and let me just check my notes real quick, tell the story she was clearly telling. The level of crazy headcanon brings out of people is damn near unmatched, and it's getting worse. These people are now demanding that creators accept these fan interpretations as the right interpretation, regardless of what the creator actually intended. The most recent example of this is the Pixar film Luca, which is about two fish boys who masquerade as humans so they can travel the world. For reasons that remain narcissistic, misguided, and perverted, thousands of alphabet people decided that the two main characters' friendship is actually a not-so-subtle gay romance, because obviously two teenage boys can't be friends. They must
I heard.
This got so much traction that Enrico Casarosa, the director, had to clarify that neither Luca or Alberto are gay, to which these idiots replied, "But we said they were." This keeps happening because a contingent of the gay community can't accept the fact that they're a minority. Most people aren't gay. Most people aren't even bisexual. A significant portion of the people who engage in homosexual activities do it on a situational basis. If you are gay, you're the anomaly. You're not the norm. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There is something wrong, though, with assuming everyone is like you and trying to impose yourself on anyone who says no. This is how we get this dumbass article from Polygon titled, quote, "Luca may not be a gay narrative, but it's absolutely a queer one." That doesn't make any logical sense. And it's followed by the subtitle, quote, "Creators are drawing from queer stories for drama, and then shutting down queer fans who relate to those stories." That's literally not happening. Anywhere. No one. No living human being is doing anything remotely close to this. Like your hopes that anyone would ever want to date you, it's all in your head. And the intro paragraph proves this. Quote, the internet age may have made queer readings of canonically non-queer media more widespread, but they're nothing new, and neither is a reactionary resistance against them. Right there is the problem. You are reading more into something than what is there. By your own admission, the stories aren't about gay themes. You're just pretending they are to suit your point of view. It becomes a problem, though, when they try to force those views onto everyone else, including the creators of the film. From Polygon, quote, often, that backlash is coming from the writers, directors, and actors of a given piece, who seem eager to stomp out any potential perception of their work as a queer narrative. For some reason, those creators never seem to consider the inherent value these reads provide to the community, even though they're drawing on tropes derived from that community's personal experiences. Might that be because you're putting words, and thankfully only words, into their mouths? Who said they were drawing on gay experiences? It's not coming from them. They're literally telling you they're not doing that, so where are you getting this idea? From yourself. You are assuming they're writing about the gay experience. You are misinterpreting their intentions, and then you are getting pissy about it when they correct you. This just happened with the Falcon and Winter Soldier, where these weirdos decided that Falcon and Bucky were undercover lovers when it was painfully obvious they're just friends. Instead of accepting that, these clowns demanded that the actors go along with this, enough to the point that Anthony Mackie, who plays the Falcon, made a statement talking about how it's terrible that you can't show male friendships on screen without people trying to make them gay. Apparently, quote, his response disheartened many fans who had enjoyed their speculation on the topic and their ability to relate to the characters in their own preferred way. And the characters aren't gay. You can still pretend they are, but in the story, they're not gay. I don't really see a problem if you're just relating to the characters. You can imagine the characters have all sorts of weird things about them. Doesn't really change anything. The only reason it'd be a problem is if you wanted the characters to actually be gay. In other words, you want your headcanon to be official canon. No. That's not how this works. You don't get to come in and change the story to suit you. You can read whatever you want to read into it, but that doesn't make it official. You don't get to overwrite the creator's intentions, but that's what they want to do. Quote, it became clear what a reductive stance this was. While Casarosa believes his story can't be a queer romance because no characters become romantically involved, well, in order to be a romance, the characters have to be romantically involved, or at least interested in each other. If that's not there, then there's no romance. It's literally the adjective the noun you're using is based on. The story hits too many significant and familiar common aspects of the GLBTQ plus asterisk up, down, left, right, whole day press start experience for it to be ignored as a queer narrative. I'm gonna pause so your brain can process that, because you did just hear what you thought you heard. To simplify, because the story has elements that some gay people experience, the story must therefore be gay. Now, maybe it's just me, but this sounds like the kind of thing that someone who won't take no for an answer would say. You're projecting more than a boy who just discovered masturbation. Have you ever considered the possibility that other people experience the same or similar things gay people do? Has it never occurred to you? At all? Do you really think gay people are the only ones who have to come to terms with their own identities, or were told others won't accept them, or feel like they're being held back from being their true selves? These are universal feelings held by just about everyone. You're reading them as gay because that's your life experience and obsession. But others will read this as leaving their religion, breaking free of their controlling parents, overcoming bullies, dealing with abuse, and so on. The reasons movies like Luca resonate with so many people is because the themes are so common in everyone's lives. You read Luca's story as, quote, Luca finally coming out of the water for the first time, but everyone else catches the nod to the saying, a fish out of water, and understands this as a coming-of-age story. All the elements that are being read as gay themes happen to other people, from there being a place to stamp down anyone who gets out of line to someone turning on an outcast and siding with the mob while pretending not to be an outcast themselves. This is all over fiction, and not a single one of these things is unique to the gay experience. Everyone experiences something like this to different degrees. That's why, quote, it seems strange that Casarosa could unintentionally lay out such a direct blow-by-blow metaphor for so many common queer experiences. That's because you're gay, so you're misinterpreting what he did as being specifically about being gay, when it's clearly not about that, and also easily applies to dozens of other experiences. You're the one in denial, not Casarosa. It seems stranger still that he would deny that reading of the film, telling viewers who see the parallels that they are wrong. Why? They are wrong. The boys aren't gay. You can read it however you want, but it's painfully clear they're not gay. Not for each other, not for anyone else, they're just friends. While you suggested that Luke is a story about the type of friendship that can, quote, push you into change, push you into finding yourself, the movie clearly contains enough direct parallels to specifically GLBTQ plus asterisks up, down, left, right, whole day, press start experiences that a queer reading of the film is just as viable. No, it doesn't. That's you not taking no for an answer. You asked him what his intentions were. He told you, and now you're insisting that he can't know that's not what he intended if he never tried it. You don't get to decide what his intentions were, and you don't get to pitch a fit when you find out you're wrong. But there's a worse element to this, which is the idea that the creator's intent doesn't even matter. Quote, creators don't get to decide what message viewers should take from a narrative. Viewers' relationships with the film, or any media, is subjective, built from their own interpretations as they bring elements from their own lives to their reading. That can open the door for unintended queer readings of any work, but once a story reaches its audience, it's out of the creator's hands. No, wrong. The creator's message is what it is. If you decide to ignore it, or read it a different way, or add to it, that's you. But you don't get to change the creator's intention to suit you. C.S. Lewis was driven by his faith, so the Chronicles of Narnia has overt Christian themes throughout the stories. I can read those stories and find parallels of lots of different theories Lewis would completely reject, and it's fine for me to do that, as long as I don't claim that any of those are actually what he meant to do, which is what you're doing. You're not just saying that if you close an eye and don't use your brain at all, Luca can be seen as a gay allegory. You're saying that it is a gay allegory, even when the director explicitly says that's not the story he's telling. That kind of warped thinking is a complete disrespect of the creator and his work. You're twisting his story instead of letting his story be what it is, and then claiming that he doesn't even know what motivated him. Quote, crucially, creators aren't always fully aware of the layers of experience they're mining, or what their work may be representing to any given audience. Yeah, that's bullshit. Casarosa said that he based the story on his own childhood, and even named one of the characters, Alberto, after his best friend. That kind of makes the story a heavily fictionalized memoir. So now you're telling him what his own life experience was because you want everything to be gay. And if you're wondering how crazy this gets, we have an example. Quote, players read a trans narrative into the game Celeste, and some became frustrated that the creators would not confirm or deny the protagonist's gender identity. That would imply that the character's sex was meant to be ambiguous, for whatever reason. And y'all badgered the creators to demand that they make the characters conform to what you wanted. Apparently, one of the creators later revealed that he was trans, he's biologically male, and then claimed the character was trans too. In that situation, it's possible that the person did put the subtext there in an effort to deal with being trans, and then once he saw that people accepted it, decided to come out. That's one example out of dozens of stories where you self-absorbed snowbodies project your life experiences onto a story, and then demand your headcanon be made canon. Then, as if to prove my friend right that if you let people talk long enough, they'll eventually tell you what they're really about, we get this, quote, cisgender heterosexual people grow up being able to project themselves onto everyman characters in almost all media. They're not projecting themselves onto the characters. They're applying the characters' experiences to their own lives. They're asking, what would Jesus do? While you're asking, if I was Jesus, what would I do? You're treating this as a one-for-one replacement when most of the time that's not what's happening. The same with this, quote, seeing themselves represented this way is part of the development and learning about their place in the world. On some level, it tells them that they're accepted. Nope, that's not what's happening. What it tells them is that they're not alone. Other people go through the same or similar thing. But it's interesting that you go to the accepted line because that's what this is really about. You're the odd one out, and you don't want to be. You want to be the norm. So it's not enough for people to make stories featuring gay characters. No, everything must have gay subtext, because if it does, then it's straight people who are the odd ones out, not you. This is why you get words like cisgender, something no rational person actually uses, because no one thinks they happen to identify as the sex a doctor claimed they were. You're trying to other everyone else because you feel like the other, and in the process you're actually dismissing everybody else's life experiences. The only life experiences that count are yours, and they must be, quote, a ubiquitous possibility across all roles in media. And until then, you're going to keep misinterpreting stories as gay even when they're not. And then, because stupid doesn't like to stop itself, quote, and Queer readings of a text don't hurt anyone, except the people who find the concept of being GLBTQ plus asterisk hashtag up, down, left, right, hold, A, press, start intrinsically negative, and believe it somehow lessens the media they want to hold strictly to their own interpretations and identification. Says the person stating that they want to hold media strictly for their own interpretations and identification. And you're wrong. Labeling everything gay does hurt people. It hurts the people whose stories are being twisted into something that they're not, so their intentions and meanings are being lost. It hurts the people who interpret and relate to the stories in different ways because they're being told that their readings are wrong because they're not gay. And it hurts gay people because it makes it seem like they can't see past their sexuality, and that they'll project their sexuality and feelings onto others, especially people who tell them they're not gay. You aren't helping anybody, you're making it worse. You don't get to decide what a creator's intentions are. You don't get to tell them how their story should be interpreted. If they decide to accept the audience's reading of their work as a better reading, like Eddie Vedder did with the song Alive, that's fine. But you don't get to tell him what he meant when he wrote the song. His intentions are what they are, and until he changes his mind, that's what they will always be. But they continue to hand-wave. Quote, for Casarosa and anyone else who watches Luca and sees their own experiences reflected in a simple story of two childhood friends, that reading will always be there, and no one can take it away. Except that's exactly what you're trying to do. Think about how we got here. Pixar makes a movie about two best friends, and you decide that instead of it being about friendship, it's really about their budding romance. You get pushback, so you decide to ask the director whether the story was about being gay, and when he says no, you then claim he's wrong. The story is actually about being gay. That's literally the argument you made this entire article, so no, you can't claim anyone can interpret the story however they want. You're literally telling everyone it's gay and pitching a fit when anyone tells you you're wrong. This is the inherent problem of this so-called queer reading. You're seeing something that isn't there and ignoring what is to an often perverted effect. For example, Luca and Alberto could just as easily be brothers or cousins. The chances of them being romantically interested in a relative is very low, but according to you, the gay subtext is inherently there in all their interactions, meaning that if they were brothers or cousins, you still assume they were gay. But let's say you're right. Let's say the audience's opinion is all that matters. Well, what happens if someone applies this in the reverse? What's to stop people from interpreting gay stories as platonic, familial, or predatory? Someone could watch Call Me By Your Name and interpret it as a man tricking a vulnerable teenage boy into falling in love with him, and then ditching him once he gets what he wants. That's clearly not what the story is about, but it can be read that way. And according to these people, the audience interpretation is the only one that matters. So there we go. It doesn't matter that Elio is clearly attracted to Oliver and is deliberately flirting with the man and then brushing him off just to be cruel. Nope. It's obvious this is a blow-by-blow metaphor of an abuse victim's experience of a manipulative pederast confusing and tormenting a teenager. I'm sure fans of the story are livid that anyone would draw that conclusion because that's clearly not what happens in the book or the film. But if you close your eyes and shut off your brain, it can be read that way. This is the problem with playing this game. It can be easily turned against you. You're free to apply any part of a story to your life as a way of understanding yourself, but you don't get to change the story to make it be what you want it to be. You don't get to twist other people's experiences to make them fit yours, and you don't get to force creators to accept your interpretations of their work. Your headcanon isn't canon, and it's about time you special snowflakes understood that. But what do I know? I'm just some guy.
There we go. Chris, I don't know if you're still there, if you heard that, or... yeah, basically, yeah. Oh, give me a second. Oh, I didn't even realize I leveled up. Shit. Oh, you heard some of it? I had the mic right next to it.
A large contingent of soldiers calling themselves Razor Squad is just ahead. They wish to inflict bodily harm. Also, I discovered an outdoor mating token called 347B. Fascinating.
push it ahead.
Commander, the other of you wishes to pass on a message.
Save yourself the trouble. Once I have what I came here for, you won't matter anymore. You'll go through, deliver. The next person who says that is fired.
Ah, there's a way over there. Or is that the same way it came in? Ah, no.
Team Hammerhead, we're headed
It's
to
up
the next
top.
level. What's your location? Hammerhead, do you copy?
Yes, Team Mako. We'll try to clear a path, Commander. Hammerhead's gone ahead.
All right.
Team Mako, coming up behind. What's your status? Mako, where are you?
Commander, do you copy?
What's your status?
The other U is jamming our radios. Hammerhead and Mako are trying to get ahead and cut him off. But I've been hit and need help. Please, hurry.
That can't be good.
Brooks, the vault sealed us in. Is there an override?
None that I can see.
Cortez? Brooks? Do you read me? Anyone on this frequency? The short answer is no. They're not. The longer answer involves your friends trapped in Iridium Vault. Forgotten. Others know about this. About you. The Alliance will stop you. What do you think, Staff Analyst Brooks? Will the Alliance stop us?
I wouldn't know.
That traitorous bitch.
The second I get out of here, I'm gonna take your head and mount it at the Normandy CIC. Then I'm gonna mount his head next to yours. Then I'm gonna take both of your heads and space them out the airlock.
That sounds very interesting. Say, Commander Shepard made it there. I'd worry. But not Shepard. Not anymore.
You had Miranda. I have her. Mine.
It was fun while it lasted.
So what? He made a genetically superior Latina?
Setting things right.
I mean,
Remember this?
shit.
You were the first human Spectre, Commander. This is great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Except somewhere along the way you forgot about your entire species. You've saved more alien lives than you have you. I don't care what species they are. Every life counts. But maybe a clone won't understand. thing and go find the others. No one steals my shit. Not even me.
It's time to go kill that bitch. Perhaps I'll probably take Ashley this time because she always has those doubts. So. And because Edie's pleasing to look at.
Yeah, I never seem to get killed. Joker will come back. I promise.
The hell? How was...
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, Citadel systems are targeting the car. Any closer and they open fire.
Get back and pick up the others.
What's up, Beat? Did you get my link to my new Twitter? It's hidden from those assholes for what they did. And I trust you wouldn't give it to anyone I wouldn't trust. I think I sent you the link or I tagged you in it. I guess you see the lengths they'll go through because they don't like me. And I'm kind of pissed off that I gave Inquisitor a chance and he still sides with Mr. J. Oh yeah, that's right, I also sent you those images too, yeah, to see if you were able to do some editing for me on those. I know it's been a minute since I asked for one. But since I like that Sith image, that Sith image is it's almost like a template for me to just put myself on there rather than my face being already on an established person. I'll check it in a second because I'm in the middle of some deep ass combat. Right now my clone and a fucking Latina version of Miranda is trying to steal my ship. You know, if you ever have time, I can always send you a link to come into chats. Oh shit. Couldn't the council and these people know that that's not the real me because I wear N7 armor, that fucker wears bounty hunter armor? Or something of the sort. Alright, I'll check Discord right now that there's a cutscene. Wait, really?
Wait, what? You were just on the Normandy. You fired me. Dishonorable discharge for conduct of
Oh, no. Oh, Beat, use the other image with the, not the smiling one, you know the one where my eyes are red, like with the Sith color that you did for Anakin on the 66 one? I want that one, the dark looking face, if possible. But no, I'll like this one. I'll probably use it for Twitter, my new Twitter. I'll keep this one, but use the other, what's it called? The other image, my dark face looking one with the Sith eyes. And I also, yeah, you have that second one to play around with too, because I sent you two you can mess around with. Oh shit.
Okay, you know the ship inside and out. Can you get me inside?
Alright, cool.
Manual lock. It's only meant to be opened from the other side. Any ideas?
Triggering it will require extremely precise Mass Effect manipulation.
Is a toothbrush really gonna open this?
You told me this morning that the toothbrush was gonna save the Normandy. I've been very skeptical.
A toothbrush just broke me into my own ship. What kind of shit is this? God, BioWare, why can't you go back to making games like this? This is Attack of the Clones for real. Seriously, this fucking mission became Attack of the Clones. Ah, there we go. Yeah, like that one, Beat. But use that face also on the other one, on that previous one as well. I want that face used on both. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's dark. That's awesome. That's dark. See, Beat knows how to make me look like a demented Sith. A toothbrush unlocks secret yeah, damn right, and it's gonna get me my ship back. Peekaboo! Get off my ship! Plus, also in my downtime, I've been doing another just fun run of by myself on Resident Evil 8 again on New Game Plus. I just like using unlimited weapons and just going through and fucking shit up. Plus, I'm trying to unlock the lightsaber. I can't believe they have a fucking lightsaber in RE8, and I can't. I'm trying to struggle my ass to get it. The hell? But that one I'm keeping. I'm gonna keep that one too. I saved the other one because the other one I'm just gonna probably use it as probably put it on Facebook, my Facebook group. Damn, Edie. For a fucking droid, she is packing. Here's the thing, B, I had the update, nothing happened to me. But luckily you warned me. Really? Blue N7, bruh? Everyone knows I wear red. Trainer, I know you're out there too. Yeah, but as long as they don't see your body, and you'll see me. They're not stupid, exactly. You wanna go there, clone? Let's go. Trying to come up on me like that. I guess there was an update he got that says it bricks PlayStation people's PS4s, but mine never. Never got a brick or anything. Shit. Let me answer this phone call. Yeah, I was wondering. I got that up. I got the update yesterday. My clone's right there. Oh, damn, he's going back up. Where's that other chick? I'm gonna kill her first. Where's Brooks? Where is she? I know she's in here. Shit. What, you want to omni fight with me on my hooks? Yeah, he's got the same abilities as me too. This is not... Wait. Oh, Brooks is hiding. That little biatch. Okay, I'll check that in a second. I'm also talking to my boy Wavy from Messages. I let him know the situation, what happened on my Twitter. That's sad. He even said that he found out Mr. J has multiple accounts posing as a girl to get people banned. This whole time you know how they always say I'm the problem, Beat. And through your eyes, have I ever been a problem besides the past that I've atoned for? Perfect, Beat. Perfect. Perfect picture. That's the one.
That makes us a perfect target. No, that makes us the bait. You want me to drive? No.
Yeah, he's gonna go out that door. Okay, that's one thing I do not do. I do not throw grenades. I use that thing to blow up. Where is Brooks? That chick is in here somewhere. I've not seen her I saw her somewhere, but now she's hiding unless she's stealthing me. There she is, you little... I'm gonna go put holes in her first. Y'all deal with the clone. There we go. Come on. Shit. Alright, bro. We're gonna do this hand to hand.
Look at you. What makes you so damn special? Why you but not me?
Because I got that right there. Brooks. Wow, you bitch. Damn, she betrayed him. Come on.
Take my hand. And you live. For what?
Okay, I can't say I didn't try. Try to do the right thing to save that man, try to save his life, but damn, he just said fuck me.
Fortunately, they weren't here long enough to do my wheel damage. Although I may need some help with James cleaning up the damage to the shuttle. Plus, they overloaded the diffusion system firing at us. Not sure if you noticed, but shuttle guy here did some crazy stunt flying. It's nice to fly something a little more maneuverable than the current. How about you, Iggy? Glad to hear it. What about the mercs? How's your eyes? Just one crappy-ass pilot and her. The Alliance has taken her to a high-security facility. Maybe she can give me some dirt on Cerberus. Maya, I know that. You're getting a chance to redeem yourself. Don't waste it.
So serious. Tentative. Somewhat if you like to be around. Looking up to the legend. We had some loves. And who knows? Maybe we'll have more someday.
No, you won't. Because you're gonna stay in your cell and do your time.
Afraid I'll escape. Come back for revenge. With the great Commander Shepard pleading for his life.
Don't get killed, chick, because I will shoot you.
So. Then I suppose I need to look. You know, he wouldn't let me live.
Damn. Called her a bitch.
The rest of the squad's waiting outside.
Wow, I saw what you said about that beat that they take two.
Come on. Maybe we can take some action. No explosions, right? Just us.
So, after a hard day spent fighting an evil clone, you know what comes next.
Yeah?
Please, we party now.
Party.
No, no pressure. No one's gonna make you go party.
You know what? Let's do it.
Alright. Good idea. Let's set it up.
I've channeled discretionary funds into your account for the purchase of any celebratory supplies, Commander.
Yeah, seriously, Take Two is like. Here's the thing: is Nintendo like how long before Nintendo gets fucked up for the shit they're doing?
Wait. I'm in charge of the guests.
Yeah, so there's no uninvite button on this thing?
Alright. But when it's time, I invite the rest.
Cortez just invited James.
Fine.
Go out and see how much trouble I can get into without snapping a fever.
Members of your crew have expressed interest in spending time with you, Commander. You can check your private terminal for messages.
All right.
You require activity. Silver Sun Strip has an arcade in addition to the casino. You've also been granted a complimentary pass to the combat simulator.
Thanks, bud. Guess I can take advantage of some shore leave myself.
Because I heard that because what's it called Take Two is remaking the GTA San Andreas, Vice City, and GTA 3. But the problem is, no matter how many people complain about it, they're still gonna do it. I mean, people are still gonna buy it. And I don't understand why when the 4 version upgrades to the 5 version, so I'm fine with the one I got. And besides, I kind of dropped off from GTA 5 anyway, so it's not like I really play it. Damn, I gotta go over there to buy the supplies for this party. And the arcade? Jesus. This is damn, this part of the section of the story's been more about character development with the middle of a clone trying to kill me. I like it. Let's go. Wait, where do I buy the supplies? Oh, at the bar. On the second floor. I stopped playing GTA after San Andreas, yeah. It was the last good GTA. Right about then. Wait for Joker. No, I like 4 though. 4, I wouldn't mind if they did a remaster of frickin' 4 and its expansions, because 4 actually was good.
Well, yeah, Shepard was protecting the council, but I had my own problems. See, I was down by the docking bay near CSEC headquarters.
What is Joker doing?
Ha-ha! Commander Shepard is chasing the council. This is our chance. Oh shit, Cerberus.
Wait, Cerberus. Is he doing some sort of made-up story about something? Oh god.
This, it's joking time. Oh, we were fools to underestimate Joker. Oh no! Yes, you were. That's right. You just landed on the island of Dr. Me.
Joker, Jesus.
Which is why you should comp my drink. No. Oh, come on.
I barely believe what they're saying about Shepard. You?
Okay, try not to be offended there. Look, if Shepard were here... Shepard! Hi!
I'll give you the credit, Joker.
Commander Shepard, I'll vouch for my pilot. Jeff Moreau is a hero. Everyone in this room owes him a lot. Myself included.
I'm so sorry, Commander. I had no idea. Drinks are on me, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander.
You owe me, Joker.
You can pay me back later.
Yeah, Joker, you owe me your life for that. Oh god. I swear, why can't BioWare do games like this anymore? Back when games were about character. Mixed in with great storytelling, because little shit like that is funny. Where's Trainer? It says she's here. I think she's in this arcade, I believe. And she could be on the first floor, I think. Yep. I swear, I know somebody who looks just like her in the face.
Excellent use of Bailey's again.
Is this Ace Jet?
It's cold with Kate that she actually played the night with us. We're sorry, Mrs. We were supposed to meet the night shot. So sorry. I ended the tournament on lock. I thought I'd bring a hoodie to you in the first few rounds.
It's okay.
You'll be free to join your friend in 20 minutes or fewer. Trainer.
The fuck?
To just give me your frigate's level. I always take them sooner or later. Koga to Caesar. She's knocked me out of 4 tournaments.
God. My friend's making these for me.
So much for rigor. Neural. It disincentivizes sacrificing pieces casually. A few more centuries, trainer, and you might be a challenge. You must not have that much time to practice now living on that water. My people have more respect for the great thinker. I'm able to live quite comfortably teaching Asari neighbors tactics and strategy through this game.
Job is playing games.
Mentoring students in strategic and tactical simulations. Yeah.
Trainers personally saved Grissom Academy. More than a dozen students over their lives.
I'm sure she's a wonderful serviceman, but she just lost her last traded her last bit, actually. But yours, homeworld.
Got her. This reminds me of James Bond playing domination in the movies. Never. I remember that one. But that's feat. I think they brought that mini game into another. They brought that mini game into one of the it's one of the 007s. I just can't remember which one. But they did bring they always brought like the mini games. I forgot which James Bond game was it. You actually have to go play the games that he did in the films when you interrogate or talk to those try to get information out of those people you're spying on. Two. Oh, the CSEC officer. Talk to him, then I go to my apartment. I believe this is him.
Officer, someone requested my presence concerning an incident with Krogan. Right this way.
I bet you this is this is gonna be. I bet you this is Grunt. I bet you Grunt did something drinking. He's the only Krogan I know that's gonna do something like this. Noodle House. I fucking knew it. You're lucky I like you. Grunt. Was this a birthday thing going on? Oh my god. A what on fire? Grunt! Are you fucking serious? He's killing me! Grunt.
So how did they catch you?
Turn up.
Let me handle this. Officer, this Krogan is part of a secret sector task force. Operation Fire Cobra Claw.
Operation Fire Cobra Claw?
That's right. I can take it from here. Send me the bill for any damages.
That's what you've been signing for.
fabricated a story for my boy.
How were those noodles?
I love Grunt. Is it? Thank you. He said what I said. I love you, Grunt. You are the funniest fucking Krogan I've ever met. You know, at this point, it makes me say, you know what? Fuck Rex. I don't care if he's dead or not. Grunt is the best Krogan. He's my boy. He's my boy. Wait. Okay, do I still have to do anything here, or do I have to meet up with anybody at the, you know, first let me do this, party, see what's going on here. Wait. Send invitation. Oh, I can do it manually. Good. Invite everybody.
What sort of party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander? I could set things up for quiet conversation, or would you prefer a more energetic evening?
I think it's time to blow off some steam.
Excellent choice. Now I need to queue up a series of popular nightclub tracks and drink limits. I will also modify my appearance to be more festive.
You do that, Glyph. Damn, even the little my little robot thing there wants to in on the party. He knows how to live. He knows.
Thanks for the invite. Make yourselves at home.
Liara.
Happy to be here.
Kasumi. Oh shit. Everybody's here.
Hey, Shepard, join us for a drink. Here, how's everyone doing?
What's that meter in the bottom?
I looked a little flatter. You're not pulling rank at this party, are you, Shepard? Only if you want to stop crashing shuttles. Deal. But only for tonight. Deal. That is a good idea, Shepard. A great idea. I needed a rest. Yeah. We all do.
Here's to us. And a chance to rest.
Yeah, for real. Let me go talk with the others.
It racked up quite a body.
Ugh. Or he remembers that.
And after taking down the collectors that kept ties with servers, got loose, and started killing all their guys.
It's all good with you two. Joker, Edie, don't worry.
Can't get over the size of this apartment. The electric bill alone could have paid for my college tuition.
going on, ladies? Oh, Kasumi, don't do that.
I see. Which of us has 4 eyes?
Trent, you still have your toothbrush?
Perhaps if we ask nicely, Cerberus will build us the SR3. Whatever we call it, we've seen a lot of good times on that ship, haven't we?
Damn, girl.
Some of them more than others. I'm just honored.
Damn, girl, you got...
To the north.
Damn, Javik.
Hi, I'm trying to socialize.
In my view, too many people want me to respect my pressure rate back.
Where's Kasumi? Just being a damn shadow. Seriously, yeah, there's enough room and place for everyone to sleep. I don't know what they mean. They ain't gotta worry about, like, oh, will you join us for a drink? And my character's like, nah, everybody here chilling. Yeah, Kasumi's not here. She's invisible. She's somewhere in this damn place.
Your guests appear to be getting rowdy, Commander. Would you like to change the intensity of the atmosphere?
Party's just starting. Let's turn it up.
At your service, Commander.
Seriously, we do a party, we go all in. Hang out with the guests. Oh, hell. Yeah, come on. Let them up. You're partially drunk.
Hello? Keep up the good work.
Will do. No. Yes, that's right. Hey, Shepard, thanks for the invite.
I'm actually enjoying this segment as if I was at this party. Okay, I'm gonna sit down and hear this. Alright, what's up, ladies? Oh shit. Damn. Some robot girl action? Uh-oh.
explaining how physical conditioning trumps biotics.
Really? You going there, James?
Commander, just listen. Biotics are strong, but unpredictable. All that cooling down. A person can improve their physique, but biotics, they are what they are.
He's joking. Right, James? I mean, what's your point exactly?
Okay. Maybe it's not conditioning exactly. Maybe it's just the condition of one James Baker. Come on, Ashley. Hey, Liara. Check it out. This guy here never has to cool down. In fact, the hotter, the better.
Goddess.
James, this is a no-brainer. Biotics win, hands down. We're talking about harnessing dark energy.
Yeah, I hear you.
And Liara's a convincing argument.
Ashley, you couldn't back me up?
Not without closer inspection.
Yeah? Huh. I think I can make that happen.
Okay, then.
Okay. More drinks? Snacks? Help yourselves.
Worst planet to get shot down over? We're talking pre-war? Pre-war, life-bearing worlds only.
Hey, guys. Stuck a chop?
No worries, this is fun for us. So, you don't have a sidearm under your pilot's chair? The weapons locker is on the bridge, practically right there. Practically and right there are very different things. When's the last time you trained with a handgun? Sometime before I got the ass-kicking robot as my co-pilot.
Unacceptable. You should always train. Pilots are warriors too.
Exactly. Some range time will fix you up. Right, Commander? You are not taking me shooting. My testosterone levels are plenty high. I fly a deadly war machine, remember?
I'm supporting Cortez. You gonna learn to shoot.
What about the collector attack? The bridge can get dangerous.
Hey, they totally proved my point. If I'd fired off a shot then, I would have been mobbed. The real weapon is your brain. Take that away, you got nothing.
Still would have been nice to have a little backup at the sushi bar.
You know, there's a combat simulator on the Citadel. Hell no. Maybe a shooting range if we're not letting this go. Maybe. But not while I'm wasted. Or hungover.
The Reapers will not care about your comfort level. Train like you mean it.
Cortez.
Yeah, seriously, Javik, fucking tell him. I need your ass up and running, Joker. Fucking Joker, come on. I know you're lazy, but goddamn. Enjoy the fucking facts that we provide you. Dance.
Turn up the music. Get some people dancing.
What? He can bounce and spin? Sounds like Liara. Oop, did I just say that? Joker. What's up, bull? Oh, I'm good. Had to create a secret Twitter because that freaking fag got me taken down. That you saw yesterday. That fag. He is drunk laughter. Support the dance. Yeah. It was Mr. J of all freaking people, and the old PlayStation Inquisitor. Those assholes. But I can live with the fact they'd never do this to my face. Or tell me something to my face.
You and I dancing at the same...
Captain on deck.
It's very enthusiastic.
Well, I like it, Commander. It's good to see you cut loose now and then.
Thank you all for your loyalty and support.
Could not.
Could you? I could float you off this balcony without breaking a sweat.
Oh, I know you could, but do you have the cojones to actually do it?
James.
Shepard,
What's up?
Damn, she will lift him.
I think James has a newfound respect for biotics.
You okay, James?
Glad you lost that bet, James. When's my turn?
Okay, I need my full crew back in night zone. Okay, you bet. We'll be down.
Come on, let's dance.
Oh lord, they want to keep dancing. This has quite literally been one of the better parts of the game. Everybody's actually just laid back, character development. Shit, I'm wondering if Liara's good to hit a pole. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. What am I catching?
Lieutenant, did you just giggle? Looks like you guys are having fun. Sorry to interrupt.
Well, at least Ashley's got somebody. Surprised she hooks up with that guy. Take a group photo. Oh yeah, the group photo.
Hey, everyone, come over here for a minute. Rate yourself on the sofa.
An excellent suggestion, Shepard.
Great idea. I want a couple.
You're full time primitives. What a job. Thanks for coming, everyone. Here's to us. Ready, Cliff?
Of course. If you could all please direct your attention this way.
Okay. Everyone say Normandy.
Normandy.
Still missing a couple friends who have died in battle in the last game, so damn.
Let's see if anyone else.
Anyone else breathing? Oh yeah, and there's people playing Battlefront 2. Liara? Oh, it is. Everybody here, like, damn near either hungover. Kasumi? Where were you this whole time? Damn, Joker, you're fucked up. Let's all return to the Normandy. That Walter Hamada will be fired after the discovery. Oh, well then that's good. Because that means somebody who actually cares about the DC Universe films will actually be put in his place. Because he's the one who's been behind a lot of the shit. Like, the woke content, he says, oh, we want to appeal to that crowd. Alright. He doesn't like money. Because that means people could probably get what they want now. Potentially.
Duty calls, huh? Even with a hangover?
There's still a war.
Unless the Reapers are on shore leave too?
I'm guessing they're not. Round everyone up, pass out the aspirin, and have them report to the Normandy.
You got it. All right, game on.
At least we threw one hell of a party. Probably the last one.
Oh, last one until you finish kicking the Reapers' asses. 'Cause that's the plan. Can't wait to see what the hell they make us do next. It's been a good ride.
The best.
Yeah, wait for me. I'm still the captain of the ship, people. I have to go back to the Citadel anyway. There was missions and shit that people called me for. He can't because everybody will immediately boycott it. So he'll fail if he tries. Because like they said, the fans said if it's not a sequel, they're gonna bomb it. That means that could get him removed because it shows that he's not the right person for the job. See, I think the fans even know what they're doing, waiting for him to get screwed over. Okay, there's no one here that I need to talk to in this area, so I need to go find the elevator. Wait. Oh, okay. I need to go to the Citadel embassies. I'm telling you, he's not going to get that. He's not going to get it done. Because even if he does, like I said, they'll boycott it. Four. Ah, Javik. Protheans were like the earliest species.
They consider your kind to be their gods. We have pity.
You're really a Prothean? But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For me, there may be no hope. But we rescued Julia. The honor of being alive.
I don't think this is gonna work.
But you are still alive now. You found fight. My people knew your kind before now. Rory, Masari, Hana, they were protected all of you. Now you will see that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. We are not machines. And we will fight back.
Thank you. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting.
He's starting to learn his way around. Jabbing is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well. For a human. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time.
Walking among the young. Huh. So I gotta go to wait. 3. Okay. Miranda. I thought she got shot. I could have sworn I remember this segment where she got shot. Or was that in my downtime that she got shot? Yeah, I think it was my downtime she got shot. But oh, my boy. Oh, Kage's gonna be happy about this. That she's alive. Spectre requisitions. Let's see. Nah. Spectre terminal. Authorized. Enable. Message terminal.
What's going on? Yeah. Dina thinks he's seized control. He's alive. Right in the middle of all this. Where is she? Miranda. What? Why? Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out. Sure. Was the bulletin back? Yes, it was, Commander. I need in. Spectre business. I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
Sit. I think Young Ripper keeps making more videos on that shit, basically milking it to death. I do, trust me, I already do. I got water over here.
Saeed? This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. CSEC will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Saeed used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why go after your old employer, Zaid? How you know my name all of a sudden? Good question.
Damn, wrong door. He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. He's a recent acquaintance. How recent? Very. Shit. All right, I'm listening. Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on the Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turn? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus' better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later. C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted. Look, yeah.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
Friends doesn't cut it for me anymore, Liara.
Wow, that sounds serious.
I am serious. Whatever happens, I'd like to spend my life with you.
Then you're extremely lucky that I feel that way too.
I know.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted. So did you tell the refugee camp before you moved?
I tried.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at 4th level Purgatory.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while we're still here. Which part?
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented his body to Jack, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Commander, thanks for coming.
This must be really hard on your sister. I'm very sorry for her loss.
It's tough to see her go through this. Damn it. There I go again.
I hope Sarah can find some peace here.
I'm glad I can be here for her. She wanted me to say something about her family. Wanted Thomas to hear it.
You need to be strong for Sarah, huh?
You're right. I'm so proud of her. She's no career soldier, but there she is, coping with all this. Reminds me of Dad. Whatever was going on, he put a smile on his face for us.
Your family made you what you are.
He did his best with 4 daughters and a strong wife. He always said live fire exercises was good prep for facing his girly horde.
Your sister's waiting. You'll be fine.
Right. Here we go. Okay. Remember the trip to the beach the summer before I left for basic training?
Pressure's okay.
What the hell
Infection
are you
so far.
looking at?
Talk to him.
Only if it's important.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist is doing on the Citadel?
Get away from me, human.
You didn't answer my question.
Your alliance wiped out my world. Blew up a relay that turned my planet into ash. America had people on it. Families. Struck back.
So you just started murdering people.
Only wish I had the strength to. You want to punish me? Unplug the sedative. Let me join my family. Whatever happened to the nice lady jumping everybody else?
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Damn it, I'm telling you, someone sabotaged the medical. If I knew who, I'd have had them arrested. It doesn't. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying and I can medicate.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
The galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you understand?
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Hey there.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet? She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can... Hello, Shepard.
At your service.
You always pull through. We've received the supplies.
Your Liara Asari asks many questions. You'd think she's never seen a Prothean before.
Adams would like to speak to you.
You should go see Adams, Commander. Commander, I've identified a problem with our engines. A core overload could cause a plasma vent within the engineering compartment. Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle at the same moment the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off on Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Genevieve, sure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council. I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council and other guards, like definitely following you around.
Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
We have no information on that.
Sir, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Pretty desolate, even for an outpost.
All right, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads? Push! Push forward! Maybe we can flank these guys. Watch for it. They are us.
Enemy clear. We should attend to the living.
Jacob, how bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there? It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob. Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now. But they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Yeah, he's on Twitch now.
Thanks, and you as well.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Hope you kicked Cerberus in the balls on the way out the door.
We took everything we could carry. Destroyed what we couldn't.
You had to know they were going to find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
So, Jacob Taylor is now ex-Cerberus too.
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this. We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
And make sure those samples from Project Nia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
How did so many escape?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
Goddess.
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Alright, I think this is where I'm gonna save the game, because I did one whole thing on the Citadel, and that was like that Citadel thing was an entire stream in itself. I'm gonna probably take a shower, make myself some lunch, probably lay down, because I haven't got a chance to lay down yet. It's been a long day, or not long day, but let me see, let me check these real quick. How far am I at get to getting these? I know there's more of them that I'm missing. Oh no. Deliver most of the galaxy at war assets to the final cloud. Oh, okay. Perform any combination of bionic combo or tech bursts. Okay. Overload the shields. I don't know how to do that. Lift. Okay, Liara can do that. Kill 10 guards with a hijack and Atlas. Oh wait, I can do that? Huh. Upgrade any weapon to level 10. Well, I thought all my guns were upgraded already. What the hell? So all my guns aren't even maxed out? Defeat a group of Spectre level opponents on normal. Okay. Complete Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. Damn. I already got all the love relationships. So, alright guys. I'll check y'all next time. Hope y'all have a good day. Chris, keep tuned whenever I pop up for stream again. So, I'll catch you later.